Chords have different flavors that characterize them. These flavors are usually called chord qualities. Flavor. So when you taste an orange, it has a flavor. A mango, they are all fruits. Do you understand? It is the same thing too in music. So I can hear a chord and be like, that's a diminished chord. Like when you keep repeating it, I'll tell you I know that's a diminished chord. But I can listen to a chord. I can tell a major, minor, and diminished chord just by listening. How? It's not by magic. I've been playing for a long time, so I already get used to it. It's not something you really learn. As long as you practice, you're practicing, you're listening to what you're doing, your brain is kind of learning. And any day you hear a chord, you can tell that, oh, I know what that person is playing. Oh, unless the chord is like a very maybe complicated chord, maybe something like this that you've not heard before. It has an extension. You now know that's not my level. You understand? So you now know, oh, I don't need to go to that area. That's not my level at all. Let me meet somebody that knows how to interpret to show me or tell me what that chord they play in that song is. You understand? Okay. So now, for example, the most common chord qualities they are major and minor. That's the most common, and the difference between them is easy to notice. Major chords are happy chords, while minor chords are sad chords. That is how I interpret it to my students. So whenever you hear happy happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, birthday, happy birthday to you. I just use major chords to play that song in the key of F. It sounds happy. Now let's talk about minor chords. I want to play a sad song now. Yeah, that's why it is called music. It can determine how somebody feels when you play it. That's why some persons when they are very sad, they listen to music to kind of elevate. Some persons when they want to pray, I have a playlist when I want to pray. When I want to practice, at times when there is no light and I want to practice on the keyboard, I want to move a particular shape. I can tell myself today, I want to move this on all 12 keys. Then be playing a song. This is a song that has vibe, like a song that's it's not a slow song. I'll give you an example. I already played the happy chords. Talking about the minor chords, I want to play something that will make you sad. I could play. So this kind of chords, you see the way it sounded. It's kind of make you want to think. Yeah, maybe I'm kind of missing somebody. Let me sing a song. Let's say for my wife. Oh my love, where have you been? I've missed you, Lord. My God said, come home so now, my love. All right, so something like that. So what am I doing? I'm taking advantage of the sad chord. So there is a lot of times that I will be in church and we have programs and those kind of program where people come to minister. Somebody comes to me and say, "Hello, good afternoon, brother." I'm like, "Oh yeah, good afternoon. How are you?" Say, "Do you want to play?" Because whenever we're having programs like that, people come from different church and they want to play. I'm like, "You want to?" They'll say, "No, we are a drama team. I want to tell you the storyline so you can play." So he's an artist. He's a drama. He's into drama, right? So he doesn't need to come and tell me, "Please, do you know how to play sad chords?" Or all he just needed to do was to tell me the story. Okay, the story is at the beginning. There was a boy. I could start the story at the beginning. Let me do it on F. At the beginning, there was a boy. He lived in a village called Agbo Town. Happy chords. He used to go to school every day. His parents had everything. He was the most happy boy in the town. Then suddenly, he lost his parents What is he gonna do now? See those chords that change everything. Is his life about to go from good to the worst? Let's figure that out. You see, I'm kind of moving. Music is talking. So imagine somebody already told me a storyline and I need to play along. This is what I'm going to do. I will select my chord. So this is the reason why you need to know chord qualities. So that when you're writing the song or somebody comes and like, oh, I have a track I'm working on. Can you please play for me? So you just tell them, okay, tell me what the song is about. And they tell you, okay, it's a happy song, it's a Thanksgiving song, or oh, let's use happy chords. And it's music, you can always mix minor and major chords. So let's not stay here too much because I'll be when it's time, when we are using song as example, we have sad songs, we have happy songs. So we surely know what we are doing when we are applying it to song. So just take note of chord qualities. We have, like I said, the most common chord qualities are major and minor. When we start fully, I'll tell you about the diminished chord. Okay. Now the quality that the chord we have entirely depends on the interval structure. Remember, we'll talk about interval, the distance between notes on the piano or in music. So each chord, as we said, has a unique set of intervals and the formula that describes how it relates to its own scale. Now, introduction to chord, let's move on. So let me give you a simple definition. A chord is a combination of three or more notes played simultaneously to produce harmony. Three or more notes played simultaneously to produce harmony. This is harmony. Chord also means harmonizing our major scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. I'm going to harmonize them now and I'll show you how that is going to be. So for your do becomes do, mi, sol, your re becomes re, fa, la, your mi becomes mi, so, ti, your fa becomes fa, la, do, your sol becomes so, ti, re, your la becomes la, do, mi, your ti becomes ti, re, fa, and your do becomes do, mi, sol. So pick those chords. Again, it will be on the screen. All right. Okay. So now let's move on. So from here, what we want to do now is we want to learn how to play these chords. You might know them already, but we are going to be embarking on exercises again. So these exercises will actually really help you get used to playing these chords in the key of F. So welcome to this next level. So for your left hand, for your finger, you're going to be using to play the chord. I've talked about the importance of using the right fingering. Talked about finger exercise, why it is important, why I'm training your fingers first. So that when I want to teach you a song, the major reason why people struggle with songs is their finger exercise, their fingers. Okay, there were some of my students that came one time, I showed them an intro. It sounded like this. See the way I played that effortlessly. But one of my students, another one played it, could not play it. And what was his problem? He was trying to use his most comfortable fingers. And it was like that because it's like a summer coaching. So summer coaching, I really don't have enough time to give them more finger exercise compared to you that bought the course, which is you are going to be submitting to me and I'm going to check what you do before I give you the next lesson. For them as children, you have to kind of cut some things for them first because it's a continuous process. When they come again, I can give them exercise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this period and give them songs. Then the next time they'll be having holiday, I'll give them again. So he struggled and I told him, it's your finger. There are certain fingers you're supposed to use. You have 5 fingers and you're supposed to use everything. None should be left out. You shouldn't say these are the most. All your fingers are supposed to be strong. Same as the same. Don't love one more than the other. Okay, so we're going to be playing some chord exercise. And as usual, we're going to be using a metronome from 50 beats per minute upward. So, all right, I'm going to head on to my metronome now. Oh, I had something here. I was working on something before. I see. 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to reduce it to 50 or 60, but you could increase it. I want to really reduce it. So, okay. You see, so for the chord exercise, what we are playing is Okay, first, before we go to the chord exercise, yeah, there's one more thing that I need to show us. So before we go to the chord exercise, there's one more thing we need to talk about. I need to show you how to play it on both hands. I need to show it to you on the piano. So for your right hand, yeah, you're going to be using finger 1, 3, and 5. That's the correct finger. Your left hand, same thing, 5, 3, and 1. So let's move our right hand. So you move this, your do, your re. So right now you're giving each of every note in the key of F a chord. It's like wearing clothes for your children. Then so, la, we're in la now. Then T. Now for this T, the finger I'm going to be using is 1, 3, 4 because of the position. You see? Then do, then do, then T, then la, then so, then fa, then mi, then re, then do. For my left hand, I have the same thing, 5, 2, 1. So you have a do, a re, a mi, a fa. So for my fa, you could use this 4, 3, 1, or you just use the one you've been using. Then so, then la, then T, sorry, T. For T now again, you will use 5, 3, 2. T, do, T, la, so, fa, mi, re, sorry, re, do. Okay, so now let's head on to the metronome. So using the metronome now. So using the metronome now, we're going to be playing do, re, mi, fa, so, la. Take note of the T. T. See the finger I said you should use. Then do, then T, then la. So you want to practice this with your metronome. So, then fa, then mi, then re, then do. So after you must have gotten this, you can now move it like this. Mi, fa, so, la, si, do. Sorry. Si, do, si, la, so with the metronome. Fa, mi, re,